Day 7 through 10, Social Studies. What's up, third graders? It's me, Mr. McGow, and I am going to be your social studies teacher for this week. And I have something awesome in store for you. It is going to require a little bit of reading, but after we do a little bit of reading, it is going to be a project I think you're really going to enjoy. First, let's talk about the reading that you have to do. If you have a textbook, you can use the textbook, or if you have the TCI login, you can log in. I'm going to log in and show you the two sections that you have to read. Third graders, you need to be in your social studies book. The whole thing is going to be about public parks, places I love, places you probably love as well. The first thing you need to read is section 6, and this is in chapter 10. The whole section is about public parks. If you have the TCI, remember you can click this, it'll read it to you. If you click on this, it'll give you some main ideas. You can even highlight this. Your teacher will see what you've highlighted, what you think is important. After you read chapter 10, section 6, you have another section to read. You're going to go to chapter 11. And then you need to read section 4. It's called the Parks and Recreation Department. This too talks about city parks, things that the Recreation Department is in charge of. You have to read this section to get ready for the project. Now that you have all that reading finished, you have a lot of knowledge about public parks. And you know that there's a lot that goes into a public park. Now, your task is going to be thinking about creating the ultimate park. I'm going to give you a few ways, a few choices that you can think about how you want to demonstrate the ultimate public park. It's going to be on a menu. It should be attached to an email, and it'll be a PDF that you can look at. I'm going to show you right now what your choices are. So for the first choice here, if you want to make that, you could do a drawing. You could make a drawing of your ultimate park. It might look something like this. Next choice, you could, if you want to, you could write a song about all the things the ultimate park would have. It might sound something like this. The ultimate park, there would be a slide in the ultimate park. There would be places to hide in the ultimate park. If you were to get hot in the ultimate park, then there would be a spot in the ultimate park where you could dive in the ultimate park and go for a swim in the ultimate park. Video describing your ultimate park, and it might sound something like this. What's up, guys? I want to talk to you today about the ultimate park. In my ultimate park, I definitely would have slides. I love those curly slides, so I definitely would want to have some curly slides in the park. I also think skateboarding is super fun, so I want to have a skateboard area in my ultimate park. Sometimes you're at the park and you're getting super hot. What better to have in your park than a swimming pool or at least a splash pad? Those are some of the great things that I would need at my ultimate park. On the list is you could make a model using things around the house to show your ultimate playground or ultimate park. It might look something like this. Advertisement. This is like where you describe all of the awesome things in the park and why someone should come to it. This is an advertisement for an amusement park, but you could get some ideas from this. Make it for your own park. So it might look something like this. This is to create a comic strip. I know that we've created comic strips before. I don't have a good example of this, but it would be someone going to the park and talking about all of the awesome things in the park. Remember, comic strips are about dialogue, so it would be dialogue driven. You'd have two characters checking out the park, having lots of fun in your ultimate park. So you can see, third graders, there are lots of choices that you can make for this next week to make the very best project that you can about the Ultimate Park. Maybe you have some time and you want to try to do more than one. That's okay. But what we're asking you to do as third grade teachers is we want you to do at least one and then share it. If you do more, that's awesome. We would love to see all of your great ideas. So have a great week working on this project. Have fun. Get creative. Can't wait to see all of the cool ideas that you come up with for social studies and creating the ultimate public park.